Hello, everyone. Welcome to a presentation on our dual credit opportunities for the upcoming school year, the 2021-2022 school year. So I'm going to talk a little bit today about the dual credit opportunities that are available to our students next year, and the students that will be eligible for these opportunities are going to be our upcoming juniors and upcoming seniors, or our current 10th and 11th grade students. So the first part of the presentation, I'm going to focus on-campus opportunities. And by that, I mean opportunities for students to take dual credit on the campus of Walton Verona High School. So they don't have to leave our building to take advantage of any of these opportunities. So the first opportunity that is available is for our seniors, and that is with Kentucky State University. So we have some of our math teachers, Miss Mahoney and Mrs. Blanchard, teach college algebra through Kentucky State University. The name of that course is Math 115. So that is a class that seniors can take as their fourth and final math credit. So if a student would like to take this class, then that is a conversation that a lot of them have probably already had with their math teacher. If it's something that they have not spoken with their math teacher about just yet, then that would be something that I would encourage them to speak with their current math teacher about, or with me if they have some questions about the class and how it will work for them. So this is a great opportunity. Obviously, the cost is very low. And it's a good class for a student who is going to be like a non-math or science major, because it's very likely that this could be the only math credit that they will need in their post-secondary experience. So a great class to kind of take in high school at a lower price with the support of a teacher that most of our students are going to be familiar with, and just with the familiarity of taking a course in high school. So a great opportunity that I would encourage any senior that is eligible to take this, that this kind of fits into their future plans to take. We also have courses available through Murray State University. All of these courses are online, but they are facilitated by our ag instructor, Mrs. Oder. So on the screen, you can see the courses that we have available through Murray State. And all of these courses are worth 3 credit hours, with the exception of the AGR 133. And all of these are great introductory courses for students who are looking to take something in agriculture and want to kind of explore that as a possible career field, maybe, and get to learn more about the field. None of these courses are what we would consider general education credits. So these aren't going to fulfill their gen ed curriculum like most of the other courses that we offer, like the Murray State class or the courses that I will speak about in just a minute with NKU. So these are going to be very specific to a potential career field, but still a great opportunity for our students to take the class kind of in the comfort of their own high school with the guidance of Mrs. Oder. So then our other two big partners are Northern Kentucky University and Gateway. So any student that is a junior or a senior, or an upcoming junior or a senior, can enroll in an NKU or Gateway course, any course that they have met the prerequisite requirements to take. So that means there is no limit on what the course is in terms of what we will allow you to do. As long as you have met the requirements that NKU or Gateway says you need, then that's a class that you can take. The only issue that may arise is if the course will fit into your Walton Verona High School schedule. So for example, if you're wanting to take a class that meets on NKU's campus at 8 o'clock in the morning, that you physically have to be in person to take, but you also have English 4 scheduled at that time at Walton Verona High School as your requirement for graduation, then you won't be able to take that course. But because of the immense amount of online opportunity that is available, especially in this day and age, we can be very flexible on fitting it into your high school schedule in a way that will work for you. For the upcoming school year, we are going to have 5 courses that are taught in person by a Walton Verona High School faculty member through NKU. So this doesn't count the Kentucky State University math class or the Murray classes that I mentioned. These are strictly NKU. So we will have English 101 for juniors, English 102 for seniors. FLC is an introduction to financial literacy, and that is available for juniors or seniors. and then 2 new courses, EDU 104 and EDU 304, and those are both introductory education courses, and those are not taken at the same time. So, for example, you would take 104 in the fall and 304 in the spring. And again, those courses are taught by our faculty, teachers that your student is likely to already be familiar with. Another way that students can earn dual credit while in the comfort of their own high school is by taking an AP course. So we have 2 AP courses available for the upcoming school year, and that is AP Calculus and AP Art Studio. So those courses, you receive college credit not for completing the course, but based on your exam score. So if you want to take calculus, I put the NKU policies for calculus at the bottom of the slide, so you can see the score that you would need to get is in that second column, and then the third column will tell you the class that you would get credit for in college and the number of credit hours that you would earn for getting that score. Another option for earning college credit while in high school is to take a CLEP exam. So any student who is a Walton Verona High School student is able to take a CLEP exam while they are with us, and we actually administer those exams to our students. So again, it's a good situation for the students because it's an environment that they're comfortable in. And many of our courses have embedded CLEP standards to help prep students for successful completion of the exam. So you can see those courses listed. So if your student is completing one of those courses or plans to complete one of those courses and would like to take a CLEP exam, they are certainly able to do that. They simply would register for the exam and then schedule a time to take the exam with me. And CLEP is a lot like AP in that there's a passing score, and then that passing score will earn them a particular credit and a particular number of credits at a university. So there's on the CLEP website, you can do a little bit of research and see what score you would need at, it's organized by school, so you can search your college or your potential college and see what course you may get credit for. If you take that exam and you score well on it, you get the passing score. I am happy to help students with any of that research if they are interested. At the end of the semester, your teachers of those courses on the screen will be talking with students about how to register and kind of what that process looks like. But again, if you have questions in the meantime, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I'll be happy to help you answer those questions. I kind of mentioned this already, but online college courses are very popular right now, and those are something that we can easily fit into your Walton Verona schedule. If they're at the end of, if they're scheduled as your 6th period, then you could sign out early for that course. If you need a facility to take the course or you don't have transportation to get home before the buses, then you are also welcome to take an online course, and we will provide you with a space to work on that course during the school day. And again, you can take online courses through NKU or through Gateway, and I can definitely help you navigate how to do that, what courses might be available, if that's something that you are interested in. If you're interested in taking something beyond what we are offering at school, then that would be something that you would maybe want to explore. Particularly, this is more likely to happen with a senior who knows a little bit more about exactly what they want to do or where they want to go, and already has some college credit under their belt. They might have some specific courses that they're trying to complete before they graduate high school. So again, this is really going to be situation by situation, student by student, but something that I, along with Ms. Reed, can definitely help you navigate and your student navigate. So off-campus opportunities will be kind of like I've discussed already, that any course that the student wants to take on the campus of NKU or Gateway that their schedule permits. Something else that's really nice is that you can take courses during the summer if you would like to do that. So that would begin the summer between grades 10 and 11. So current sophomores could take online or on-campus college courses beginning this summer. So beginning in May, they could take those courses if they wanted to. Certainly not a requirement, but something that is available to students. So if a student was going to take a course off campus at NKU's campus or at Gateway's campus, here's kind of what their schedule might look like. So for example, in this schedule, this student during first period has this sociology class, and that is actually at NKU. So we have to provide time for the student to be able to, commute back to Walton Verona from NKU. So then you can see where they have 2 periods allotted for this one particular class. And that's something that we're okay with doing because our students, need 27 credits to graduate, but they're going to have 32 opportunities. So if the student has done everything that they're supposed to and they've earned all their credits up to their junior and senior year, then we can be a little bit more flexible about how many courses are actually on their schedule. But again, this is going to be something that is going to be a student by student basis. And we do have a lot of courses available within the walls of our school and online. So the off-campus opportunity is there, but it's definitely not as popular as some of the other options that I've discussed. So one of the great pros of taking dual credit is the cost savings. So the Kentucky Dual Credit Scholarship does a couple really awesome things for students. The first thing that it does is it covers the cost of 2 dual credit courses during the student's high school career. So how the student uses that is up to them. They can use them both their junior year, they can use them both their senior year, or they could do 1 and 1. Whatever works best financially for the student and the family. But the other really awesome thing that the scholarship does is it caps the cost per credit hour to $71, or for a 3-hour course, about $213. So that is a significant savings for what you would pay as a student with a high school diploma for a college course. I will say that probably will go up a couple dollars next year. It does go up each year, but still a significant savings from the $1,200 that a college course would cost if you were a college freshman. Another thing that it does is it eliminates the application fees for these programs, and there is no cap on the number of dual credit courses a student can take. So, we have lots of students who graduate high school and they have enough hours to be considered a sophomore in college when they begin. So, some really great opportunities here, but does require some planning. So speaking of the planning, something that's important is to make sure that your credits will transfer. So there is a transfer policy that all Kentucky public colleges and universities have to adhere to. And so basically what the transfer policy says is that if you earn general education credit, so for example, English 101, Math 115, English 102, those credits, because they're general education, have to transfer as general education to any other public college or university in the state of Kentucky. So those colleges are listed on the screen. If your child thinks they want to go to a private school, such as Bellarmine or Transy or Thomas More, or maybe they want to go to UC and go out of state, that's where the transfers are not a guarantee. And we want to make sure we're doing some really diligent research to ensure that they're not taking courses that aren't going to be helpful for them when they graduate. So there is a great deal of information about the opportunities with NKU, and NKU actually holds their own parent nights to discuss those opportunities. So they are doing those virtual this year, and they are holding them on Wednesdays until February 17th. So every Wednesday at 6:30, it's a Zoom session. So I will share a flyer with the link via email to everyone so that you can have that link. You don't have to RSVP. You just simply follow the link and hop on, and you'll be able to hear the opportunities that they have available. And if you're not able to attend one of those live sessions, there is a ton of information on the School-Based Scholars website, including a copy of the actual presentation. So if you go to the NKU School-Based Scholars website, and you scroll down to information session presentation and you click on that, it will bring up a PDF of the presentation. So basically it's the PowerPoint presentation that they are going to be discussing in those live sessions. So if you can't attend a live session, there's still definitely a way to get the information for your child. Okay, so then the last thing that I want to discuss is what the next steps are if your student or you want to take dual credit next year. So there's a couple steps that are pretty important. So the first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to complete the NKU disclosure form. And I'm going to show you how to access that in just a second. So first thing you do is complete the form. Then you're going to fill out the form, take a picture of the form, and upload that form to the NKU disclosure Google form, which again, I will show you in a second, or you can just physically return it to the high school office. As a note, we are not going to be accepting those forms until February 8th for upcoming seniors and February 9th for upcoming juniors. So February 8th is when the scheduling portal is going to open for everyone. And so in order to keep everything fair and make sure that we are awarding these spots first come, first serve, everything will open at the same time. So you can definitely get your form completed and have it ready to upload and upload it first thing February 8th, but we will not be able to accept it before then. Then you will add any NKU course that you wish to take to your course request in Infinite Campus on or after February 8th when that opens. The next thing that you will need to do is to complete the NKU School-Based Scholars application on the NKU website. This is only going to be for students who are new. So if you took any NKU course next year, you do not need to do, or I'm sorry, if you took any NKU course this year, you don't need to do the application. This would be only for, of course, anybody who's going to be a junior will need to do it, and any senior that didn't take dual credit as a junior will need to do that. And then something that I just want to make sure everyone is aware of is that seats in NKU courses are going to be awarded to students meeting the course and program criteria, which is outlined on page 20 of the course guide on a first come, first serve basis. So again, we will be awarding seats first come, first serve to students who have met the criteria. So now I want to show you kind of what all this looks like. So your student will have a copy of the course guide. We will be handing those out at school. The course guide is also posted to the school website, to the guidance page there's a scheduling folder. And so you can access the full course guide, which is what I have pulled up on my screen now. So if you scroll down to, I believe it's page 19. Yes. So this is what the NKU disclosure form looks like. So you can do a couple things to fill this out. You can tear it out of your course guide, or you can print it from here and then fill out the information. And you can see on the bottom of the screen, these are the courses that we are going to have available for students this year. So I discussed the English 101, the 102, the FLC, and the education courses. These three courses in the middle, EMB 105, LDR 160, and Psychology 100, those are all general education courses that are going to be taught by an NKU professor. Those courses are going to be full online courses. That's the direction NKU is going moving forward. So they are technically on our campus in that it's for a Walton Verona section only. There won't be any students in there that are not Walton Verona students, but the class is going to be offered online. So the student will have the option to stay at school and take the course in a lab, or take the course at home, and it would fit in their 6-period slot for their Walton Verona schedule. So you fill this form out. Again, you can print it or tear it out of your course guide, and then you will upload it to the NKU disclosure form, Google form, which again will be posted on the guidance page of the school website under the scheduling folder. And I will show you what that looks like in just 1 minute. So this is very simple. You got put the student's name, whether the student is a junior or a senior, and upload your file. And then this will allow us to really have a very accurate record of who's turning their form in when, so that we can keep the first come, first serve basis. So that process is very clear. If you would like to turn in the physical copy of the form, we will accept those also. But of course, with not being at school every day and all of the variables at play this year, the online would be the guarantee to turn that in. Again, seniors can submit it on February 8th, and upcoming seniors, and upcoming juniors can submit it on February 9th. So to access this information on the school website, you're going to first navigate to the school website and then go to the guidance page. And then go to the Documents and Links tab. And then there's a folder called 21-22 scheduling information. And so you can see the information is in here, including the course guide and the links to the forms that you need to upload. There's some other links in here as well. And I will kind of handle all of the other scheduling pieces in the main scheduling video that I'm going to post. This is simply focused on dual credit. So the last thing that you will want to do if you are planning to take an NKU course is complete the NKU application. And again, this is only for new NKU students. So you'll follow that link, and then you will scroll down and you will go ahead and click apply. So complete the SBS online application. And so that is something that you can go ahead and do now if you wish. But just, again, remember that disclosure form cannot be uploaded until February 8th or February 9th, depending on what class you are in. So that kind of concludes the information that I have on dual credit. I know it's a great deal of information. And like I said, there will be another scheduling video for students in grades, or upcoming juniors and seniors, that I am planning to post in about a week, that will have the rest of the information about how to complete this process. But dual credit is something that I want to ensure everybody has time to think about, and to give you a window to contact me or contact Mrs. Reed to ask any questions that you may have. So please call us, send us an email, and we will do our best to get back to you as quickly as possible to answer your questions. We will also be setting up some one-on-one scheduling appointments for students who wish to make those appointments, and we will make those available when scheduling begins on February 8th. So be looking for that as well. February 8th will kind of be a big day, and that there will be a lot of information posted for you to access and begin this scheduling process as a student and as a parent to assist your student in completing this process. So again, we are here to help. We are excited about the opportunities that we have for the upcoming school year, particularly with our dual credit. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.